Imagine playing football for 11 straight months. No breaks, no rest, just running, tackling and fighting through injuries. Sounds insane, right? Well, sadly, this is the reality of today's footballers. Overworked, overexploited and the verge of breaking down. And guess who's responsible for this? FIFA and UEFA. They don't just want football, they want endless football. They want endless money, endless profit. I mean, the situation we are at right now, it's also beneficial for clubs, companies, sponsors, and even for fans like us. It seems like everybody is getting benefit from this, but for players, it's a very complete different story. Nowadays, companies, fans, UEFA, FIFA all want endless football, and if it means sacrificing the players, so be it. But here is the real question: how long can the players survive this madness before it collapses? Well, hey yo brother, myself Mr. Cookie, and today we are going to talk about this. At first, let's talk about the never-ending season.
Let's break this down. A footballer in 2005 played about 40 to 45 games a season. Now guess how many matches a footballer of 2025 is playing in one season.
It's about 65 to 70 matches.
It's literally non-stop football. Champions League, domestic leagues, international friendlies, and a new season of FIFA World Cup is also appearing in upcoming months. And also don't forget about friendlies and mid-season tours to the US, Asia or the Middle East, because money never sleeps, right? You probably know Rodri, who won the Ballon d'Or, one of the most important player of Man City squad.
He played 72 games last season. 72 games. And these were not just normal games. Most of the games were against big Premier League teams and best clubs of Europe. So basically he worked like a machine. Even he admitted we are at a breaking point. And he's not alone. Erling Haaland, Mbappe, Kevin De Bruyne, they're all suffering from this brutal schedule, and this leads them to injury crisis. And you know what happens when you put your athletes to their absolute limits? They break. Literally. Look at the injury list this season. Vinicius Jr. out, Kevin De Bruyne out, Neymar Jr. broken, soft tissue injuries, ACL tears, hamstring pulls. This is not bad luck, and suddenly increase in the number of injuries shows that the schedule they're following is far from perfect. They're not getting proper recovery time. These all are direct result of football overload. Even Arsene Wenger once warned FIFA, we are burning out our best players, but they didn't listen. They did listen to a lot of fans who wanted more football, more matches, more entertaining content. But FIFA and UEFA, they ignored the advice of people who literally cared about footballers and their health. But it's not just the physical damage. The mental strain is just as brutal. Imagine this, you're playing professional football in every 3 days. Every game feels like life or death, and millions of fans expect perfection in your performance and consistent result from you. You don't get time to recover, you don't get time to spend with your family, you don't get time to be a human, and you're worrying about your upcoming match, you're worrying about your inconsistent form.
Some players even quit football entirely because of the pressure. Former Arsenal player David Bentley retired at the age of 29. He said football wasn't worth the mental stress. In reality, footballers are being treated like products, not people.
You see, clubs, they train players, young players at the academy to sell them in a big amount of money to other team to make profit. And the clubs want the main squad players to perform well so that they can get more attention and better sponsorship deal. Well, there is nothing wrong with that, but when you're too much obsessed about the result that you treat your players like machine, and if the players are feeling very high mental pressure, then this is a big serious issue. But now the question is why it is still happening and who is literally getting benefit from this. Now you might be thinking, of course FIFA and UEFA should be aware of that. They should care about their players. Nope, they only care about one thing. It's money. More games means more TV deals. More TV deals means more sponsors. More sponsors means revenue in billions. And what about the clubs?
Well, they go along with it because if they don't, they miss out on the cash flow.
Well, technically it is a perfect money-making system, even for clubs, FIFA, UEFA, and for sponsors. But what about the players? For players, it is basically a ticking time bomb. Is it going to stay like this forever? Is there anything that can be done to fix this? Some players are already fighting back.
The Ballon d'Or winner Rodri recently said,
"We might need to strike if this continues." FIFA, the Global Players Union, is pushing back, and they also warned FIFA and UEFA, reduce the workload or we will take action. And what about the fans? They are the one who wanted more match, more content. Well, they also got that realization when they started to see their favorite players, important players are getting injuries. They're starting to see through the greed. Football is at a crossroads. If nothing changes, we will lose our best players earlier and earlier. But if the players and fans push back hard enough,
maybe, just maybe, we can save football from its own downfall.
So, what do you think? Is football's insane schedule destroying players beyond repair, or footballers should adapt with this change? Drop your opinion on the comment section. And if you found that video very valuable, then please drop a like and share this video with your football obsessed friends. And if you want to see more valuable content like this, you should subscribe and click on the bell icon. And if you want to know about the downfall of Fernando Torres, you should click this video.